in here, right?
Maybe get him in Texas.
Yeah.
You
Or
can get
Florida.
one.
Texas has a lot of shit here.
Like, could you bring one out on stage on a show? Like, if you've got clearance,
If you were
can't do that?
Ted Nugent in Texas could bring hyenas on stage.
He'll bring one out.
He used to ride a buffalo when he was on stage. You ever see that?
No.
Yeah, you never see Ted Nugent riding a buffalo?
No.
He had a buffalo that he could ride, and he would ride it on stage, and like he's doing a show, and he's on a fucking buffalo in front of all these people.
You know, Ted Nugent is the only guy who I've ever heard who made me understand meat eating and how it's no less moral than... He's the only guy who made it make sense in my head. He goes, oh, you think you're a good person because you're only eating the vegetables? And then he talked about how many animals have to be killed in order to keep those vegetables from being eaten by other animals.
Look at this. Riding a buffalo.
Wild kid.
Wow. His son owns a bar on Staten Island, and I didn't know. And he was like, "Yeah, my
Rocco."
Oh, it was the kid didn't know he was his son.
Yes,
yeah.
you
Oh,
met
the
this
other
kid?
one.
Yeah.
Ted.
The kid that he didn't know was his son.
Ted Jr. And he was like, "Yeah, Ted
Yeah.
Nugent's my pop. He's a really cool guy." And I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, dude, it's pretty fucking wild."
Did you ever hear him explain that? And I was like, oh,
Explained
yeah.
it on this podcast.
Oh, he did? Is that
Yeah.
what it was from?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was like,
There's a red
oh,
curtain
yeah.
behind him.
Yeah, that's
Explained
right.
it. Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, like nobody ever thinks of that.
What is Ted Nugent famous? What is he? Was he a politician? What was Ted Nugent?
Stranglehold, son. You don't ever heard of
No.
Stranglehold? You never heard that
Sorry.
song?
No.
Here I come again now, baby. You don't know that song?
Oh,
Oh my God, you know it. Play Stranglehold.
yeah. I'm sorry. So he was
It's
a
one of the
musician.
greatest guitar riffs in all of rock and roll.
I'm going to be honest if I know it.
come on, son.
So far, it's not ringing a bell.
Hold up. It's just picking up, son. Here we go.
You know it?
No.
You don't
How
know
dare
it.
you? Hold up.
I don't think so.
I've heard this song.
Yes, yeah.
Now I've heard that part.
Hold up. This is a huge hit.
I don't know it.
Who's the best guitarist of all time?
Hendrix.
Billy Ray? No?
Hendrix.
Hendrix?
Hold up. All right, we're good.
Stranglehold.
Yeah.
So he was a big
He's famous
musician.
for that. Cat Scratch Fever, another big song.
Okay.
He had a bunch of good songs.
Yeah.
But then what happened? Then he got into politics and
Well,
stuff?
he's just he's a bow hunter and like very vocal about, social issues. And
That's
kind
cool.
of a maniac.
Right.
Yeah, he's kind of a nutty dude, but he's fun.
Yeah.
So then how does he have a son in Staten Island that I know?
Well,
How's that
his
road?
son, I think he didn't know it was his son, right? It was one of those deals.
But they're close.
Yeah,
They're a
but he has
relationship.
another son, his son Rocco, that I've met.
Right.
He's a fun guy.
Yeah.
I like him.
It's a powerful name.
I don't
Rocco.
agree with everything he says, but that's the case with a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Teach their own.
I think Hendrix is the greatest.
Right.
When it comes to guitarists. Because Hendrix